Hey, Pastor John here. We're at the west wall here, the western wall. This wall, as Amir was explaining to us, is the holiest place for all Jews in the whole world. And that's because this is the retaining wall for the nearest place of what was the second temple. And it was somewhere up there, just really close by. And this is the only remains of what used to be that support system for that temple that sat up there. But if you look close, you'll see that there's all kinds of little pieces of paper stuffed into the cracks. That's their prayers. They think that this is the place where the Spirit of God is nearest to them. They believe that. And so therefore these prayers, when they pray here, it's more special. We just got done seeing a celebration over here, a joyous song of celebration. I believe it was because of a 13-year-old boy being celebrated in their customary manner. And on the other side of this wall here, we have the court of the women, which is why Matt is helping me rather than Zoe this morning. But this is an amazing place. These stones, these lower stones, are the stones from 1st century and beyond, because these are the original stones of the base of the retaining wall, which made up the hill where Mount Moriah is up above us now and where the temple sat. A very holy place. We're really enjoying our time here. It's a day of high tension right now, as Islam has declared this a day of rage. And they will be here later today with their prayers, and they'll be encouraged in a sermon to commit acts of violence because of their anger and frustration. So that's also going to happen today here. This very same place will be gone by then, but there is a sense of heightened tension in this area right now. So that's it from the Western Wall. God bless you guys. Have a great day.
This is the Western Wall. Right now we're walking along.
2,000-year-old Western Wall.
I'm going to be
Crazy.
This is below the current streets of Jerusalem, the Western Wall. This is the very foundations below the mountain on Mount Moriah where the temple sat. This is, I'm touching here, 2,000 years old here. Hey, we're here at the Shepherd's Hills, and behind Zoe there, off to your right, is the hills of Bethlehem, the city of Bethlehem. We can't get over there right now, mainly because it's a Palestinian neighborhood, and there's a fence and a wall separating the two. Now, the wall that's built there is encompassing about 5% total of the border area between Bethlehem and Israel, and Jerusalem, I should say. And it has reduced the amount of suicide bombings by a good deal. In fact, anywhere where there's a wall, it's completely stopped it. So it has done a great job. Now, up here on the hill to my right is a cave, very similar to the kind of cave Jesus would have been born at or near. They would have used that to shelter animals at night and in inclement weather, and they would make actually out of that a corral for the animals. So that was the kind of scenario where Jesus would have been born, and you can see it's such a beautiful place with olive trees where shepherds would bring their sheep and their animals. Thank you. Hey, we're here at a church on the side of the mountain. Just above us there is the Temple Mount, and you can see the temples over there. And to the right of that would be the Garden of Gethsemane. Now, when Jesus was arrested, they brought him up this way, across this hill, and it's believed down these very steps to be taken into the high priest's residence, which would have been on this property as well. There, he would have been held captive and put through a series of trials, actually 3 before morning even dawned. 3 different trials, and then lowered into a dungeon, which just in a few minutes you'll see. We'll go down there in the dungeon. We'll read from the Psalms, literally sort of prophesying about Jesus being in the tomb, or not in the tomb, but actually in this dungeon. So an amazing place, very somber for me, just going down into this place where Jesus potentially was held. Very amazing. This is a new site here in Israel. It's very new, very exciting. So come on and we'll show you down there. Look at this. My God, by day I cry out, at night I clamor in your presence. Let my prayer come before you. Incline your ear to my call for help. For my soul is suffering with troubles, and my life draws near to the netherworld. I am numbered with those who go down into the pit. I am a man without strength. My couch is among the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no longer, and who are cut off from your care. You have plunged me into the bottom of the pit, into the dark abyss. Upon me your wrath lies heavy, and with all your billows you overwhelm me. You have taken my friends away from me. You have made me an abomination to them. I am in prison, and I cannot escape. My eyes have grown dim through affliction. Daily I call upon you, O Lord. To you I stretch out my hands. Will you work wonders for the dead? Will the shades arise to give you thanks? Do they declare your kindness in the grave, your faithfulness among those who have perished? Are your wonders made known in the darkness, or your justice in the land of oblivion? But I, O Lord, cry out to you. With my morning prayer I wait upon you. Why, O Lord, do you reject me? Why hide your face from me? I am afflicted and in agony from my youth. I am dazed with the burden of your dread. Your furies have swept over me. Your terrors have cut me off. They encompass me like water all the day. On all sides they close in upon me. Compassion and neighbor you have taken from me. My only friend is darkness.